We're back with our sports break. We're talking NFL Week 1. How about the Falcons? A team that came this close to the Super Bowl. How can this affect a team? Will it motivate them to get back to the summit and this time push themselves over? Or is it just too demoralizing? The NFC champions took the field to begin the defense of their crown against the Bears at Soldier Field in Chicago. It was my favorite game of the weekend, as the Bears took this game to the very last play. A tie game at halftime became a 10-point lead for the Falcons as their QB, Matt Ryan, finished with 321 yards passing, but Chicago fought to the death as Bears quarterback Matt Glennon led them down the field for a 45-yard drive to cut the lead to 3 with 7 minutes to go. The Falcons came through with only a field goal on their next drive, leaving the door open for the Bears to steal it in their last possession, down by 6. They would get all the way down to the Falcons' 5-yard line with 21 seconds to go, but 3 incomplete passes from Glennon and a sack on 4th down gave the Falcons the win to open their season. Gut-wrenching way to lose for the Bears. So last year, Atlanta went into the playoffs as NFC South champions, dethroning the Carolina Panthers, who went to the Super Bowl the year before. Panthers quarterback Cam Newton had a down year last year and battled injuries, but is primed for a bounce-back season and a battle with Atlanta for the division crown. Let's check out how they did last weekend against the San Francisco 49ers. The Niners really didn't want to back down in this one, going for it on 4th down twice in borderline territory, but turning it over on downs both times, leading to 2 field goals for the Panthers, contributing to 6 of the Panthers' first 20 points. The other 14 stemmed from a fumble and an interception, and at 20-0, the game was over. It ended 23-3. Cam Newton didn't look particularly sharp as he was inaccurate with some of his passing, but it didn't matter in this one as the 49ers don't look much improved from the team that went 2-14 last season. We can round out the NFC South then with the New Orleans Saints, who struggled defensively against the Minnesota Vikings on Monday Night Football. Minnesota quarterback Sam Bradford carved up the Saints defense for 346 yards to go along with Dalvin Cook's 127 yards on the ground. The game was surrounded by massive side drama as Dalvin Cook took over the reins at running back for Minnesota from Adrian Peterson, who was let go over the summer, only to join the Saints. Peterson could not exact a great deal of revenge on his former team, though, as he was held to only 18 yards on 6 carries and looked unhappy to be splitting carries with 2 other running backs. Regardless, Drew Brees made the scoreline respectable as he clawed back a late TD to cut the lead to 10. But that's all she wrote there, as now the Panthers and Falcons must share the NFC South lead over the Saints, and the Buccaneers were idle due to Hurricane Irma. We're going to take a minute till we get back to it here with another sports break to discuss the Raiders.